So because the market is starting to turn over right now, am I looking for more bearish setups, or am I looking for more bullish setups in this market? Because the market's turning over, am I looking for more shorts? Or, let's get straight into it. Guys, do not play trade based on what you see in this video. Trading is risky and it can cause substantial financial loss. There's no guarantees of making money in the market, so be smart about the way that you're trading these markets. All right, so I've got a question on one of my YouTube channel, and the question was, let me just find this question, and the question was that we're going to he said basically it said so basically, I'm just going to paraphrase here right now. He said basically that, okay, the stock market's now in a bearish mode right now. And he said, so therefore, because the market was in a bullish mode and now it's actually in a bearish mode, am I now looking to flip to go from bullish trades to bearish trades? And that's what his question was. And the answer to that question is, a professional trader never has a bullish or bearish view. They have a neutral view all the time, a neutral view all the time. Because the fact of the matter is, what you're looking at, the Dow Jones is the Dow Jones, or the S&P is the S&P, but it's not what the market's doing, right? Like, for example, GE. So if I wanted to trade GE here as an example, let me bring up the last 12 months or last couple of years here. If I wanted to trade GE here right now, the most successful trades would be what? The most successful trades would be with the trend, of course, but would be short trades, right? So there's plenty of opportunities in the markets, that whether they're mining stocks or they're just stocks that are not doing well right now, there's plenty of stocks in the market that are going down and going up and going sideways, right? Just because the Dow Jones, and this is one big thing that stops people from thinking about this, just because the Dow Jones or the S&P is doing something right now, it does not mean all the stocks. Because I guarantee you that even on the biggest down days, you're still going to get some stocks that are just gone skyrocketing through the roof. Makes sense? So for me personally, it's like, no, I don't go bullish or bearish. I don't care what the indices are doing. If I have my trading set up and the market is really bearish right now, but I have a really bullish setup, well, guess what? I'm going to take the bullish setup. For example, there was a trade just recently that I took, and it was a really nice profitable trade within a couple of days. That was a bullish setup, as this market's been pretty bearish for the last few months. Makes sense? So to me, a professional trader doesn't have any opinion. He says, where is my trading setup? Does it meet my trading rules? And I'm going to take it. Remember, I just look at the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq and stuff like that as a bit of a guide. But if I'm looking at anything at all, just say, for example, I'm looking at, say, Netflix. You know, to me, I'm just looking for my pattern. If Netflix actually gives me if the market's gone through the roof, but Netflix gives me a bearish setup, a bearish trade, well, guess what? I'm going to trade that bearish trade. Same for JP Morgan. Now, I'm not saying I'm looking for a trade on these stocks. I'm just using these stocks as an example of all the stocks out there, right? All the stocks are different, and all the stocks have their different patterns. Sometimes they're going through a pullback. Sometimes they're going for a run, and all that stuff. Makes sense? So for me personally, I'm not bullish or bearish. Just because the indices are doing something, I'm not bullish or bearish. All I care about is, does it meet my trading setup, yes or no? And then I take the trade. Once again, the market's been pretty bearish for the last few months, or for the last few weeks especially. But then I just recently got out of a nice bullish setup, which was really, really nice successful trade. So therefore, you trade what you see. Trade the stocks based on their individual merits, not based on what the indices are doing, because what the indices are doing has mean absolutely nothing compared to your stock. Trade your stock or trade whatever market you're trading based on that alone. If you're trading silver and gold, trade silver and gold. Don't trade silver and gold because the US dollar is doing something different. Makes sense, guys? So be smart about the way you're trading and keep your trading simple. My trading is, does this stock have my trading pattern? Does it meet my trading plan? Yes or no? I don't care what anyone else and what anything else is doing out there. Before you go, make sure you grab the free Grab the Markets by the Balls training course. In this training course, you're going to learn the top 13 deadly mistakes, the success formula, charting boundaries, the PT method, the ultimate trading system, the blast off trading system, #1 in trading indicator, the $1 million trade and money management, how successful traders approach the market, and so much more. Get this training course for free right now. Click on the very first link in the description to get this whole complete trading course to give you the edge on your side of trading this market. Do that right now, and I'll see you on the other side.